Hi everyone. Today I want to shed light on an essential aspect of the software development that often goes unnoticed. Requirement Traceability Matrix, or RTM. In the world of software engineering, where every line of the code counts, RTM stands as a beacon of the organization and efficiency. At its core, RTM is in a document that links requirement throughout the software development lifecycle, and I'll cover SDLC later in the next topic or presentation. It serves as a roadmap tracing each requirement from its inception to its implementation and beyond. Why RTM is so crucial, you may ask. Well, imagine a scenario where critical requirement gets lost in the shuffle or worse implemented incorrectly. The consequences could be uh, delays, cost overruns, or even product failure. RTM acts as a safeguard against such pitfalls, ensuring that every requirement is accounted for the properly executed. Requirement traceability. What is requirement traceability? Requirement traceability to connect the requirements to other artifacts such as different type of software tests or bugs. It's used to track requirements and prove that requirements have been fulfilled. It prompts us to ask the right questions. Are we meeting the client's needs? Are we adhering to industry standards? Are we delivering value? In today's fast paced world where software is king, RTM is not a luxury, it is necessity. It empowers us to deliver high quality products on time and within budget. It is successful for software development, and it is used to give a full success to software development. Why requirement traceability is important? It is to uh, meeting goals, running the right tests, making decisions, managing projects. Okay, so let us embrace requirement traceability metrics wholeheartedly, not an obligation, but as a guiding principles. Let us weave it into the fabric of our project. Traceability follows the life of a requirement. It starts at the time of the requirement originates. It is not like that we are going to develop our product and we are in the coding stage and then we are going to write or then we are actually going to dig into the requirement traceability. It continues on through fulfillment of the requirement. It makes sure that your requirements fulfill your original goals. For example, it gives you proof that you met compliance requirements. Running right tests. Requirement traceability helps your quality assurance team understand what needs to be tested. It is very, very, very important part for the quality assurance engineers. In quality assurance field, requirement traceability matrix is the most important and demanding chapter or the feature or the functionality or the actions we need to follow in our testing cycles in STLC, in SDLC, but the most of the time, quality assurance engineers are using requirement traceability metrics. This improves test coverage by mapping test cases back to each requirement. And while coverage by mapping test cases to each the requirement, every quality assurance engineer is very satisfied at that point that we are fulfilling the requirements and our test cases are actually completed and we are going to deliver the quality. You will be able to test all of the right things. And as a result, you will be able to show that your requirements have been properly implemented. Making decisions, this is very important point where you need to decide. For example, you are going live. I'm I'm talking about the people who are actually uh, in the career in the career and you are practicing your field, you are quality assurance engineer and you are following the STLC, then you need to go live after your every environment testing, and then you have to decide what requirement traceability matrix is doing, that it helps you to make decisions. Yeah, You will be able to analyze the impact of the change across development. Managing projects. Traceability is also useful for managing projects. You will know exactly how far you have progressed, and you will be able to manage the scope of your requirements. By linking your requirements to test, you will understand how you can realistically meet those requirements and still ship on time. Who needs requirement traceability? Yeah, it is not about the software industry, it's not about the IT only. Every industry that produces software, hardware could use requirement traceability, but it is pressing need for industries with something to prove. Heavily regulated industries need traceability to prove compliance. These are traceability, typically quality and the safety critical industries. Embedded system traceability. Traceability links artifacts, requirements, source code, test, and issues across the development lifecycle. This ensures the teams will be able to meet quality standards, produce safe products, and stay competitive. Organizations in the embedded system industry and an industry that combines hardware and software need traceability. It helps them ensure safety and prove compliance. Example other includes from the other fields who can use. Actually, we are talking about that who needs common traceability matrix. Aerospace, automotive, medical device, these all can use requirement traceability matrix, and these examples are mentioned in this slide, and you can take a screenshot of that. And this is very, very important information that not in only in IT, but in other fields or other industry level and hardware level, we can use requirement traceability matrix. How to create a requirement traceability matrix? This is the thing for which you need to actually follow my whole video, that you can create requirement traceability matrix RTM in Microsoft Excel, or you can use specialized tools to accelerate the process. There are three basic steps. What in industry, what in IT, which we are following, that define your goals, establish your artifacts and their relationships, fill in the traceability matrix. This is the requirement traceability matrix. Requirements are on the left side. You can see there is a requirement ID, but what you need to mention here, that project name, project manager, project description. Re- Requirement ID, requirement description. What is the requirement description? Requirement source, that who is the requirement source? It can be business analyst, it can be product owner, it can be user story. Requirement type, it is functional. Is it non-functional? Functional means that you need a button, and it should open any page and user should land on the page, and then there should be that one pop-up which is actually the warning sign, and that pop-up is having two more buttons, that two more functionalities are there, that this is the functional requirement. And if we are talking about the non-functional requirement, then you can say that pop-up should be of red color, pop-up should have grayed out buttons by default, and if every button is clicked, then these will be blue or anything, these will be in active status. Work breakdown structure deliverables, WBS stands for work breakdown deliverables. And on the right side, we are having the testing. You can see test case ID, test description, UAT, QA, prod, production, pre-production, non-prod, defective, defects, or issues. Or you can actually create your RTM by following this. This is the best format you can have. And please support. I love to share my knowledge via slides. I love to share IT theory, how to implement that, and there when I am going to complete my IT theory, I am going to the practical phase. But all of the videos will be around the theory, that how things work, why things are needed, why things are important, who can use these things. And this is my first topic. Please support me.